Hello, everybody. Welcome to Network Soup. I'm your host, Kaz Campbell, and today I'm going to take you through MAC addresses in less than 5 minutes. So let's get started. What is a MAC address? Well, the MAC in MAC address stands for Media Access Control. It is a unique identifier assigned to a network interface card, also known as a NIC. Think of this as a unique code for each device that connects to the network. Know that MAC addresses are 48 bits long, but use a hexadecimal numbering system because it's easier to read and work with. It's also important to know that MAC addresses are part of the second layer, known as the data link layer, of the OSI model. Also keep in mind that MAC addresses are physical device addresses. Think of them as burned into the device you're using to connect. In essence, it is. So let's look at this computer down here. If we were to open up a command prompt on this computer and then type ipconfig/all, we can look at the results and see that the physical address for this specific computer is 78-2B-CB-89-46-1C. That is the unique physical MAC address for that PC. You can actually do this on your computer as well. Go ahead and open up a command prompt, type that command in, and see what results you get. So now that we've gotten the basics out of the way, let's dive a little bit deeper into MAC addresses. I want to go over with you how our MAC address is made and managed. The IEEE, also known as the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers, say that 3 times real fast, manages how MAC addresses are created and distributed. The first 6 digits of the MAC address are referred to the Organizationally Unique Identifier, the OUI. This tells us the specific vendor and manufacturer of those devices. The last 6 digits are referred to as the device ID. This is the manufacturer's unique serial number for that device, or better yet, for the network interface card on that device. So if we look at this example MAC address below, we can see the orange section is going to be the OUI, and the green section is going to be the device ID. So just as a fun fact, there are actually over 281 trillion possible MAC addresses. So now that we know a little bit more about how they're made and managed, let's go over what exactly the MAC address is used for, and then describe how it's used. So as we've already discussed, MAC addresses are used to uniquely identify each device on a network. So let's say I have the switch here, and let's say that we have 3 computers connected to this switch. Now what we want to do is send a message to computer number 2. When that switch receives a frame, how does it know where to send it to? That's where those MAC addresses come into play. So in this case, the switch would use the 93-FB-E5-3D-OE-BF MAC address in order to route that frame to that specific device. Know that over time, these MAC addresses that the switch learns will be stored in what's called a MAC address table. And so as you can see here, we've got the MAC address for computer 1, 2, and 3 stored in this table. And if we add more devices, it will learn those. If we take some away, it'll forget those. At some point, I'll be releasing a lab that covers this in a lot more detail, where we actually go in and look at this more in depth. But just understand at a broad level, this is how it works. Keep in mind as well that MAC addresses are the low-level basics for identifying devices and for moving data across your local area network. It's also important to keep in mind that there are special MAC addresses. One, for example, is the continuous F MAC address, FF.FF, so on and so forth, which is the broadcast address and addresses every network adapter on the network. This is just something to keep in mind. However, we will go deeper into that in one of our labs. Well, folks, that's all I have for you today regarding MAC addresses. Let me know in the comments below, did you guys like this video format better? If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. And of course, have a great day.